Hello guys, it's me, Prowie again. This time I wanted to give a little update and like what's happening because I've been feeling kind of mixed about certain things in Deathrun, especially because let's just say I didn't really have a great experience in the last couple of like weeks and so. With this video, I just wanted to say it really quickly and just to the point instantly. I will most likely stop making Deathrun maps. With that being said though, I will not stop mapping. Instead, all the map ideas that I had planned for Deathrun are going to be converted into a standalone map. Like, non-Deathrun map. I don't know, like an exploration map or whatever the fuck. Like something that doesn't really follow a game mode. Just like a standalone map that someone can play in their free time whenever they feel like it. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm getting tired for mapping or like mapping Deathrun maps for the Deathrun community, because it's not the game mode I hate. It's just the people sometimes that I kind of dislike and the people that kind of ruin the experience for me. And I don't think that those people deserve anything in value or like anything good. Now, I'm not saying that what I make is good, but I personally believe that I should just not waste my time mapping for people that I just simply don't like being around with. And so I've decided to just make all my Deathrun or like all the maps in the future a standalone map that are not Deathrun. Like I will still map, and I will still play the game mode, but I'm not gonna map anymore for Deathrun. I'm not gonna make maps for Deathrun because I simply believe that I have a better time off if I make maps that are not Deathrun and just standalone maps. Plus, I get more freedom and I don't have to follow certain restrictions and limits that Deathrun has if you make a map. Certain shit like make a trap or make it balanced for red and then blue and blah 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 this and that. And then no, I don't have to follow that anymore. With that being said though, I didn't want to like have this weird YouTube apology video bullshit thing where I just have like a black screen and I just rant about something and I just cry like a little baby. No. Instead, I might as well just show you guys Simulacrum v3 because why not? I'm still working on the map and there are still going to be big changes, but I can at least show what I have done as far or like this far. I can still show you guys what I've done. So obviously we've seen this in the simulation video when I went through all the previous versions of Simulacrum and Simulation. And I decided I should probably just show you guys the second section and show you what I have done there. So we all know this obviously. That is if everyone has watched the video. You know, just making our way through this weird monotonous area where it's just completely gray. And nothing has changed pretty much. Obviously, I'm going to get rid of the traps because Origin v3, which is also going to be a thing, and Simulacrum v3, this version right here, are also not going to be a Deathrun map anymore. This version of Simulacrum is not going to be a Deathrun map anymore. This is also going to be a standalone map. So pretty much the current version of Simulacrum that is available on servers, same for Origin, are going to be the final and the last Deathrun versions. Because I don't think I should even bother making this map a Deathrun map with the Deathrun community. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna get spittooned at all the time, and I'm kind of tired of it. So I'll just convert these into like standalone maps, and I can add more content then, which hopefully I can pull that off. But anyways, let's just continue. So we know this area. We've seen this multiple times. I've played these games before. We know this. So this is the area that you guys have not seen. Everything that has changed down here. Now, I've tried to, as you can see with the surface section, I tried to redecorate everything. Add a new 3D skybox. And the more I was playing around with skyboxes, the more I was like, hey, you know what? Why not give almost every area its own 3D skybox? And so I did. And I kind of like wanted, like this update was meant to be a decoration overhaul. This was not meant to be like, oh, a nerf or a buff for certain areas. No, this is supposed to be a huge update that changes the decoration entirely for the map. And so, after you drop down here, usually you would have this weird pink clustered mess. But this time, things have changed a little. I went with a different kind of vibe here. This time it's supposed to be like this weird palace, ruin sort of vibe. Like this weird castle looking thing. While still keeping the color, but this time it's just something sort of like lava or like an infection or like corruption, something like that. And just actually working on the map with light map generic textures and not on generic full bright everything. And play a bit around with the 3D skybox pretty much. That allows me more to play around and make it actually look like a different world each time you get to a different area. But yeah, this is pretty much what has changed on Simulacrum V3 compared to Simulacrum V2. The gameplay also has changed quite a bit since I removed one room, and I've added those gameplay elements from that removed room to this area and expand this area a little more, and thus give it more options. Whilst also though nerfing the already existing platforming elements and making it a bit easier for players, I guess. Now, if we continue, we get to this area, which is the 3 big laser that everyone knows of. Whoa. This room is still gonna get changed a little. It'll get a decoration change, but right now this is how it looks. It's supposed to be like this void, like this empty space of nothing. Like random cubes just flying around whilst you are also inside of a cube. And you just have this weird weird looking sun looking at you, staring at you, emitting light and just lighting up the entire room. Whilst also still keeping the gameplay the same, almost the same, because there's more stuff up here as well. And then finally, we get to the last area. The area with the famous spikes of doom. This is more of a different approach. Every room was supposed to be a bit more different in their vibe and their decoration. This one was more of a church kind of approach with a big bridge above you. And you're down here in the sewer or water just scrolling by. And then also just adding this rainbow kind of touch to it. With this nice little golden accents and all that. Cube maps, still do it. Still work in progress. Then you just jump up here. And then you arrive on the bridge. And eventually just proceed. And this is pretty much how far I've gotten with the map. But yeah. This is pretty much Simulacrum V3. This is how it looks like, and I was like, you know what? If I already announced that I probably won't work on Deathrun maps anymore, I might as well just show you guys something instead of just having a black screen of just me ranting. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you guys were shocked to see how much the map has changed. If not, then so be it. Whatever. Yeah. There's not much to say now. I hope you guys look forward to this update. Well, I say look forward. This is not going to be a Deathrun map, but I hope you guys look forward to the release of this standalone map. And yeah, pretty much about it. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.